Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everybody. What is going on? Welcome back to another Bullish Bears live stream. I'm your host, Kevin, and today we are looking at our futures. We have a nice pullback on the NASDAQ up here. Looks like we might be getting a lower high. That's what I'm looking for to form right here, is a lower high on the NASDAQ. If we fail this zone right here, would look for something like this. We'll just wait and see. We are starting to get that rejection at that zone. Let's see. Make sure you guys check out the new video I put out, the buy and sell liquidity side. That is a great video. Really good stuff. This one? Yeah, this one's dope. This one's super dope. I just found it too myself, so that's really cool. Always good to find things. Nice. Yeah, let's throw that up on here. Sessions. Sessions on chart is the right one. That's a good one. Oh no, it's the Sessions Lux Algo. That's the really good one. Star that. Yeah, it's really good. All right, let's get rid of some of these charts. You know, I used to keep it much cleaner on my charts. Let's knock it down from 6 to 4. All right, just clean it up a little bit. Look, we're getting that rejection off that area of interest. To get that area of interest because it was a 1-hour demand zone. It worked once, tried to hold up twice, and then we failed it. And now we're sort of holding it. You see how we're holding it as an area of consolidation? We rejected this 15-minute supply zone, came back lower. We are now creating the lower high off of this area of interest. I do need to create some new zones on the weighted indice though. So let's zoom into this real quick. This is one of my bread and butters of trading. I need this weighted indice up if I'm trading NASDAQ. I don't need it, but I use it very often and frequently. That I would 1000% recommend it if you trade the NASDAQ. It's just super helpful for finding trends within the stronger stocks. It's Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, and Google, right? So these tend to have a bigger move, have a stronger impact on the market, especially NASDAQ, because NASDAQ is more of the tech stock. So with that being said, I like to use it. It is a weighted indice as well, so it moves a specific way. Let's throw a zone in there. Let's see, 15, 30 minute. I'm looking for some type of supply zone up here, but I'm not really seeing much. But I am seeing some sellers, right? So instead of marking a supply zone, I'm going to mark it out as seen right here. And that's going to be like my sell area, right? So I'm going to save that as sell. Extend it over here. And I do see a bit of a demand zone over here. A demand zone formed off of another demand zone, right? So this zone was a 30 minute. This is a 30 minute, right? Nope. 45. And look, we held it once, twice, 3 times, 4 times we held this demand zone, right? So supply and demand, it works sometimes, it doesn't work. So everything works, sometimes works, doesn't work sometimes. But it works enough that you could build a consistency off of it, and you can have nice risk to reward trades off of them. What is this? 45 minute? It's a name I gave it, but basically it was a broken supply zone that started working as a demand zone, so sort of like an area of interest. Yeah, it's a nice rejection off of that area right there on the NASDAQ. I definitely would have taken that short. Let's see where we at. Let me get the extended back on there. Do you use? I'm curious. I wonder if I should use the Lux Algo sessions on ES and NQ or just ES. I would just be able to see it on Nasdaq. Nah, I don't know. So I'm saying I just like keep cleaning, keep. Oh my god, I can't talk today. I woke up and my mom's like, I need something, so I just ran. Yeah, like keep everything simple, keep it all clean and everything. But this is a really dope indicator. That's also why I got rid of the six charts. It was just too much. If I want to trade gold or crude or something, then I'll throw it on one of these bottom charts. I'll throw it on VIX. I don't use VIX too often. I used to. I don't know. VIX has just been a little crap lately, in my opinion. But that's because we've been in such a strong market. You can't really use VIX as clean when we were in a bearish market. So we just have to be aware of that. Let me make sure everything is working all right. What is up, YouTube? What's going on? So let's see. So we are getting that rejection. Buyers did buy us back upward over VWAP. Let's look for, see if we got any zones on the ES to find to short or go long. Where's that sessions? There it is. Right, so we had the session high we had the London, New York session high of yesterday. And that's what got swept up here that failed. So where I also would have had a supply zone, we also had a session high and low. So what's great with that is once you start understanding and learning new concepts, in addition to the concepts and trading strategies you already know, then you're really able to start adding more to your strategy and to your trading. And again, it becomes less stressful, but you do have to remember to just try to keep it clean because you don't want to be adding so much where you're finding different reasons to get in, get out, get in, get out. You know, you just find what works for you, work on that consistently, and then start adding to it, right? So if supply and demand, you like supply and demand, you're into it, you really want to learn it, stick with it. Do not try to learn ICT at the same time as learning supply and demand. You will get too confused, you will get too overwhelmed, and it will be too difficult. Focus and learn one thing at a time. I just realized the camera was down on YouTube. But focus on one thing at a time, 1,000,000,000%. That was one of my biggest issues. When I started trading, I was trying to learn like, oh, it's the 9 moving average, and then the Fibonacci, and then the Bollinger Band, and just trying to learn too much. Now, one at a time, those might work. If somebody trades just moving averages, that could work. If somebody trades mainly Fibonacci, that could work. But once I said, okay, let me buckle down, focus on one thing, that's when things really started to shift and I really started seeing a difference. Because once you could focus on one thing at a time, you really you lock in on that thing. And when you lock in, that's when things become a lot better and a lot more clear. All right, you see, I like this. However, I can't tell where the wick is on this candle. Like, is it up here? Yeah, it's up here. You see what I'm saying? This wick lines up with this line right there. I guess I could see it. Oh, I know what. So go to Lux Algo Sessions. We're going to go to New York, and we are going to lessen it a little. And that'll do a little bit of a change. Yeah, now you can see it a bit better. So I'm waiting for the 15-minute. I'm waiting for the 30-minute to close. You know, we're waiting for the higher time frames. Because right now, if we look at the lower time frames, what are we doing? We're chopping. Chopping. There is no reason to trade chop unless you want to go to a lower time frame and trade, you know, the in-betweens, but look at even the 1 minute is very choppy. So let's just stay patient on this, wait for some type of range break, sort of have a wedge forming on ES. Let's see. So we got this wedge on ES. My dog's so weird. She just climbed onto my desk and was like, I'll lay here. But she's like 4 pounds, so she fits on the desk. If she was like a lab or something, she would not fit on the desk. All right, we're holding VWAP. So something I noticed too, guys, whenever we trade and look at the market, we have to be looking for clues. We have to look for signs and patterns in the market, right? Market likes to repeat itself. So if I'm looking back at the past few days, I'm seeing a lot of VWAP holds until we break and retest it, right? Hold, break, almost a retest. Where else? We broke it. We failed. This was just a choppy day. We failed it. Retest, push back lower. So again, I'm seeing a pattern in the market that VWAP has been at least holding. So I don't want to short until we're under VWAP and get some form of retest. So I'm staying patient on that because the market's telling me, hey, wait, let's see. I think Jeremy just messaged me instead of the group chat. See, we're chopping around, not much going on. So what I'm gonna do is let's pull up. Let's see what's going on with crude. Crude had a nice push higher, right? So that's something I'm gonna be watching. It also broke the supply zone, came back, and while the market was almost opening, we came back, retested VWAP, which lined up with it. What's gold doing? Gold is also pretty choppy, holding this key level area right now. So again, we're really just being patient. No reason to rush into anything. Obviously, looks like shorts. The bears want to take it. But let's look at the higher time frames. What's the 15-minute doing? What's the 30-minute doing? 30 looks more bearish. Everything does give us a bit more of a bearish suggestion, right? A bearish trend, bearish bias. However, we're still holding this VWAP, getting in right now. That might be getting short at the bottom of the range, right? Or we could drop, hit some of these stop orders down here, and then pop back up. So again, me personally, I would much rather, if I'm trading on the 5-minute, I'm going to wait for those 5-minute candles to form. I'm not going to be trying to get into chop like right here. If we look right here at 12:20, from 12:10 to about 12:30 yesterday, we just chopped around near VWAP, right? And then we failed. Now, we could have been getting in near VWAP to get a quote-unquote higher entry, but if we tried to do that earlier, what would have happened was we would have got destroyed and the market would have ran up on us. So instead of playing that 50-50 coin toss when we trade, we have to trade it with more probability. When we trade like it's a coin toss and we think this trade will work, we can't think this trade will work. We have to be a little more sure this trade will work. We have to have our areas to enter, which again, I would have entered up here if I was not a few minutes late, but it happens. But we're also in a very tight range, right? The market is very unsure right now. There's a lot of uncertainty. And I'm just getting TOS up. And again, look at that. See how we're holding VWAP? So again, shorting down here, you'd be shorting at the bottom of the range. We have to stay patient. There's no reason to rush into the market. It is still only a quarter after market opened. It's 9:47. Unless you got a gun to your head saying take a trade right now. Take your hands off of that trade button, off of that buy button, off of that sell button. Sit on your hands. We got a nice move on oil right now. That's what I'll do. I'll just keep oil and gold on another chart above me. Duh. Yeah, oil looks like a nice scalp. Definitely considering taking oil. Look at oil on like the higher time frames and stuff. It's just running. Like that might be a nice trend trade right there. Look at that. 30-minute nice demand zone. Yeah, that's clean on crude. I'm not going to chase it. But if you are taking any crude oil trades, your target would probably be 77.36, so about 16 ticks away. But the problem is, you enter up here going long targeting up there. Well, you don't know when the market's going to pull back, so I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. 30-minute. Let me just make sure there are no other supply zones up here. Nope. So like look at crude right now. If you get in up here, you have to then put your stop loss at the previous low right here. You're not even getting close to a 1.5 to 1 risk to reward. That's a tough one, right? So you would maybe want to wait for some type of pullback or candle closure or something. Or you might even want to wait till market gives us a stronger pullback to this previous area of consolidation or VWAP, right? Where we held up before. So it's never, the market is never just a, oh, we're trending, get right in. Will that work out in your favor sometimes? Of course it will. The market does, we see that the market does that sometimes. Will it work out enough that you could consistently do that? Absolutely not. It will, I promise you, the market will never move consistently enough for you to just get in a trend, get out of the trend, get in the I mean, unless you want to trade options, right? And we're trading some options on like Meta, Microsoft, Apple, and we use our relative strength, right? We see that Tesla's relatively weaker. So relatively stronger from yesterday, gapped up from yesterday. But we would see AMD's relatively weaker. We would look for maybe puts on AMD, but now it's at VWAP. So when you trade options and trade equities, it gives you more of an option, no pun intended, when it comes to trading like what trend you're looking for, right? If Apple and Microsoft and Meta aren't trending, but you see Nvidia's got a lot of volume, you have the opportunity to trade Nvidia. If you see that, just an example, like, Meta is trending really well and Netflix just popped, go trade Netflix or Meta. But it's just examples, that's what options and equities do for us. But the same with futures, right? We could trade ES, we could trade NQ, we could trade crude oil, we could trade gold. We have the option to trade all these different charts and equities and indices, that we should take advantage of that. When ES and NQ are chopping, then let's trade some crude or something, you know what I'm saying? Almost no reason to trade chop. Or guess what? You don't even have to trade at all. If you're doing well enough that on your good days you're profitable, then recognize when the market is not trending and don't take any trades. You could take the day. That's one of the reasons we get started in trading, and that gets lost sometimes, is we get to create our own schedule. We get to trade when we want. We get to sort of like analyze and take control of how much money we make or lose. If we're using, to keep it as simple as possible, if we're using like the short tool on TradingView with our TradeOvate account or something, then we're able to see, okay, I want to risk $300. It tells me how many contracts I would need to risk that much with a stop loss here and an entry here, and target down here to tell me how much I'm going to make on that. So it's not easy, but with the right tools, it's not stressful, and we are in control. That's again why we want to trade, why we become traders. Hey, real quick, I mentioned AMD was the weakest. Look at this 5-minute candle. Oh, it was a 3-minute candle it just gave us. Dropped almost $1 since I said AMD's the weakest. That's pretty crazy. But who am I preaching to the choir? You guys know why you want to trade, right? Trading's for the independence, being our own boss, making enough money to either not work anymore or make enough money to live very, very lavish lifestyles. Again, that's what trading does for us. It's the most scalable business out there. Weighted indice, right, is chopping around between the zone and a supply, which was another area of the sell zone. So another clue of, hey, don't trade right now. NQ or ES were really choppy. I mentioned earlier we're sort of in this tight wedge on ES. This looks like it might pop out maybe around 10:20, 10:30, maybe 11. Nah, I'd say between 10:20, 10:45 we'll probably see a nice move. Yup. Wow, there you go. Crude oil, 3 minutes dropped $1. More than $1. Oh, it's still going. Excuse me. $1.25, $1.30, $1.40. That's wild, guys. And you know what? Again, that's what, when we trade options on equities, we get the opportunity to take those trades. We get the opportunity to say, oh, NASDAQ's chopping. That means it's weak. Let me go find a weak stock, a weak, heavy indice, and go short it, right? So boom, there's a short trade on AMD. Boom, there's a short trade on Nvidia. The market is full of tools, full of opportunities that we need to take advantage of. There we go, NASDAQ. Getting a bit of a drop on the NASDAQ. Why didn't this save here? That's so weird. So in that NASDAQ trade I mentioned earlier, I said I would have gotten up here off this area, retest, and boom, that would have hit our target, 3-to-1 risk to reward. I see why I was targeting down there too. So now look, I see a demand zone right here. Now unless we break below that zone, I am not going short. Because guess what? If we don't break the zone, you see this bounce? People are getting trapped right now. People who are saying, wow, look at all the selling pressure. Let's go short here. Let's go short here. They're going short here, and they're about to go get wicked like crazy. We got 30 seconds in this 5 minute. That's plenty of time for the market to do whatever it wants. Gotta think of all the people trapped down here, right? So there was sell side liquidity, like in the video. There was sell side liquidity here on the 5 minute. Oh, Godo, are you there? What's going on, bro? Thank you for that shift trick. That's sick. That was perfect. I'm gonna actually take NASDAQ here. That's cool. I'm gonna try some longs here on NASDAQ because of that buy side liquidity we just swept. We are still bearish. If we do break below, I'm just stopping right out. The demand, the demand. But you know what? We might take out this low right here too. Which I hope we don't. Nope. That low right there. Watching those two areas for sell side liquidity. And we have a demand zone there. So again, we have a few things sort of pushing in our favor. Still in these longs. And NASDAQ longs right now. Something else I added too, guys, for all my supply demand traders. With TradingView, you could put like a middle line on your zones, and that's sort of helpful. Those are really strong areas. The top of the zone, the middle of the zone, and the bottom of the zone are very strong areas. Dude, where did it fill me? It gave me a bad fill. I don't know, we're looking weak. Need that weighted indice to hold this area. And again, though, we should get some type of pullback. Market should trap some people down here. Want to see if ES breaks out of this wedge too, though. Be careful. Yeah, right? You'd think so. You'd think so. But you got to remember, too, the more times we touch and retest a level or an area, the more liquidity we're drawing from it, the weaker that zone gets. So because we touched it so many times, after like the third or fourth touch, we got to go, oh yeah, this thing is not going anywhere. You know, this thing is dropping. It is failing the zone. Sellers keep stepping in. Buyers are failing to bring it higher. Always got to recognize and notice who's failing to bring it higher, who's failing to bring it lower. All right, so we're still in these NASDAQ longs. So far, they are back green. Good stuff so far. Nice, nice. That's what I'm talking about. Good push. But we still got 2 minutes on this 5 minute. Look at Apple with a nice push higher. Microsoft's holding VWAP. Meta with a push. Nvidia, AMD with a push. All right, I like it for the bulls right now. There we go. Remember all those people who were trapped right here from that sell side liquidity. Love that. See, that sell side liquidity plus demand zone. I mean, what more do you need? What more do you need? That's a double confirmation right there. Megaphone. Let's see. NQ or ES? Megaphone. What time frame? Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that'd be great if we continued here, right? We had a really nice move. That'd be clean. That yeah, yeah, that'd be crazy. That would be how we end the week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna hold these longs, guys. That was a great entry down there. Oh, let's go. All the people who were short saying we look so weak, saying we look so weak, who had no idea about sell side liquidity, had no idea about supply and demand. They are trapped. They are hitting their stop orders. They are fueling this move back higher. Apple new high a day. I always consider like towards the end of candles to exit just to get out into some strength, but again, that was a really good entry. We're gonna hold it on these probably, maybe even target 568 on NQ. All right, let's see. Gold with a strong drop. I know it's not on the chart right now, but I like to keep you guys updated. Ooh, strong pullback on NQ right there. Bears have been in control in a sense. In a sense. Staying in these longs. I'm worried we might go for that other sell side liquidity, but I'm staying in these right now. That's a strong pullback. Retest of demand. Let's see if we want to push back higher now. Nice. Strong bears right now, though, guys. Be careful with this. And again, another reason why we don't go long up here, why we would wait for some type of pullback like this. We would even consider taking a long down here, right? We would maybe start a long position down here. Boom, big wick. But we gotta be patient. We gotta see. Grab some a long down here, stop at the low. But again, I'm worried that's gonna go for that sell side liquidity again. But I'm staying patient. I'm in just one NQ contract right now, sort of trading light. Got to get back on my trading feet, back on my trading horse. But so far so good on this trade. Again, looking to target either up here or up here would be nice. Again, or like Godo mentioned too, we've been making this megaphone a new high would be crazy. If we could get some strong volume coming into the market. Here we go, Apple with a little pump. Microsoft's failing to push lower. Really staying patient on these longs. I do think we might get one more dip though. Market really wants to stop people out right now. Yep, yep. Yo, this market tempts me, man. Trying to make me hit that buy button again. Get in another order over here. I'm gonna wait. Because look at ES too. ES is holding this wedge as well. Really need ES to hold and push higher. I have my hard stops on NQ at the bottom of the demand zone, which is also sell side liquidity, so I am liquidity at 17,517. Yeah. There we go, bulls. So give me those bears. Gold selling off pretty strong right now. Come on, bulls. Quit bulling around. Ho, ho, ho. Apple's still trying to push green. I sort of want to add here. My dog's trying to lay on my keyboard now. Hope she doesn't add here. Yeah, some bears are keep trying to hold it down. I mean, I want to look at the higher time frame just to get a bit of an idea. Higher time frame makes me think if bulls do want to step in on the 15-minute, we could rally. Same with the 30, so I'm staying with the bulls here, guys. Not going to add, but I am going to just stay in the contract I have. I want to see this 1 minute pop would be nice. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that 5 right now. Again, worried for it to take sell side liquidity. Stops at the lows. Staying in these. I'm going to stop out there and see if we can find a better entry. Just because I don't like this chop. I mean, listen, could I have gotten out a bit too soon before my stop? Probably, maybe. But I'd rather just play it a little safe at the moment. Because again, we have that sell side liquidity right below us. Maybe we wipe, maybe we take that, and then we reverse. Because now, look, to ES, we have some divergence now. So here we go. I stopped out before we came down here because I was worried that we would wipe out the sell side liquidity. There it is. So there's that push lower. Staying patient. Not getting long here. Any 15-minute fair value gaps? Yo, do I sound legit now? Do I sound like him? Like ICT? Here, let's look for this fair. Do I have to start cursing and stuff? I think I have to start cursing, right? Hey guys, come learn from me while I scream and yell at the haters that I imagine in my head. That sort of makes you wonder though, if he's like all about the haters and stuff. Like, is he stealing something? Why is he so on the defense? Everybody's got haters when you're up there, right? It's like crazy. Good volume coming in. I like the volume on this candle. The only way I look for a long position is either if we wick off right here, I'll grab some longs, or because this is a 15-minute fair value gap, or if we close back in this demand zone, which would be back above this sell side liquidity, I will grab a long with a stop loss at the lows, targeting the highs. Look at that. Nice wick. All the people who were short, all the people who got trapped. Now you might be like, oh, well, Kevin, you stopped out here, and now the market's back green on that trade. Well, yes and no, because think about it this way. If I was still long at this point, and the market looked so bearish, we took out the sell side, it did not look like we were reversing, and I stopped out down here, then I just lost 10 to 20 more points worth of a loss because I didn't follow my stop loss. Now again, I said if we take out the sell side liquidity, I will look for one of two things. This fair value gap to be hit real quick, and I'll get in right there, and I'll get in. Or I'll wait for the 5 minute to close, see if it closes bullish, and then I'll take the trade with entering at the next candle open, stop loss at the previous low. No, not yet. Not yet. Did you get in? Nice. Good stuff. I know I could have been looking at the 1 minute, but I don't like the 1 minute. Yeah. We're looking for longs right now. He's long already. I'm looking for a long over here somewhere. 1 minute left. I want a little bit of pullback. As long as we close above the sell side liquidity, I'm getting in this trade. I'll wait the 40 seconds. I don't care if it closes up here or if it closes over here. I'm getting in. I'd rather get in down here, but I'm not going to get in down here while the candle hasn't closed yet, because then it could just sell off on me. But again, it could pump right now. That's okay too. Hmm. 10 seconds. Look at that buying pressure. I like that. I want to see a pullback before we go higher. But if the pullback's too strong, I'm not getting in. I don't know. For whatever reason, I'm not too confident, but nah, the liquidity was there. It's just, you know what it is? It's the weighted indices week. The Nasdaq took out sell side liquidity now twice. It's just making it hard to go long. Apple's sort of weak, Microsoft's weak, Meta's selling off, Tesla's selling off. NQ's at more closer to lower day. But I feel like this would be the area to go along because of that volume we just got. So I'm gonna go. We're taking long. Let's go. Let's see. Give me one more little pushback. If this pullback's like crazy strong, we'll see. There it is right. But wait. All right. Let's see. We'll give it a shot. Stop loss is at the same spot as before. But I don't know, man. I'm not the biggest fan of it. Stop loss, yeah, I guess. Stop loss is new low a day. Target up here. The problem is we didn't have the continuation like soon after. We're failing already. That weighted index is about to drop. Microsoft selling off. Meta's weak. It's just, I don't know. I'd rather be short right now. But I'm gonna be patient with the longs right now. That's how I'm gonna play it. Need Apple to start pumping. If Apple could start pumping on this 5 minute would be great. Once I see Apple start pumping, I will add to the longs. Oh, right there I'm adding. Alright, in a couple contracts now, NQ longs. Stop loss is at the bottom of this zone right here. If this one does not hit and it stops, it's going to be tough, but that's alright. You got to get in an appropriate size, know how much your risk is. Still in these longs. I'm checking what's the higher time frame looking like. Again, we sort of swept that liquidity, the sell side liquidity. Looking at the 30-minute, looking at the 1 hour. Want to see us push higher. We're failing to push above VWAP right now. Need Apple to start rallying. Apple's trying to push green on this candle, but it's failing. See Apple right there, guys? I need Apple pushing above this 19460 area. Once we get that, it's going to be an easier push. We need Microsoft, too, to pick up some volume. Microsoft is lacking right now. Microsoft, $3 billion valuation, though. That's pretty huge. There we go. Meta with the push higher. Now, where's buy-side liquidity, right, guys? Let's see. Buy-side liquidity wouldn't be till way up there or right here. So that could be target 1 and then target 2 if we were using buy and sell side liquidity as targets. I'm a little uncertain if we're going to continue trend here because of how crappy the market's been. I'm going to stay in these longs, but look at these. We're just like lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high. Really need a strong push, really need good volume here. VIX is trying to push lower, so that's good for the bulls. ES did not grab any buy or sell side liquidity. Sell side it would be. So again, let's just be a little careful. NASDAQ did. So divergence there too. Sellers are too strong. Staying patient. Probably gonna wait for this candle to close, but we got 320 left in it. That weighted indice just got crazy weak. Again, guys, we're looking weaker right now. It's hard to be bullish. Just because we took out that buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity, we still failed demand. We still, yep. I'm not going to reverse, but I'm probably definitely going to look to stop out. Yeah, all out of that. Be careful. Because it's still selling at the bottom a bit. And we still got 230 in this 5. I don't know. Market's too choppy right now. Gotta learn when to touch it, when not to touch it, when to go heavy, when to not go heavy, and so on. Like, even right now, I'd consider going long over going short. You say scalp? Nice. Like, right now, I'd consider longs, because now if you get longs, you got a much tighter stop loss. Yeah. I'm going to try longs one more time on NASDAQ. Going a little lighter this time. It's just so choppy right here. And again, bears look stronger right now. Why fight the trend when you could trade it? Entry on this new trade is like right there. 528. A lot of green hitting the tape. AMD with some buying pressure. I'm gonna probably wait for this candle to close, but definitely considering adding to the long positions. I do think bulls might want this. Unless we sell off really strong and close below like 17,528. Like we're about to. I'm just kidding. We're just waiting right now, just being a little patient. Market's gonna chop. It's gonna do its thing. Okay, I like that little move right there. Some buying pressure. Alright, I'm gonna add to the long position right there, in case his next candle opens and goes crazy. Nice. Now right there, I got in like 5 seconds before the candle closed because I saw that quick little bit of volume step in. I am probably going to scalp out of one contract there, yeah. But I'm staying in the longs for the most part, so we're just waiting around this. That was another candle that grabbed an okay amount of volume. Not as much as this previous candle, but again, still just looking for the bulls to take over here. Need the weighted index to start popping higher too. There we go, NASDAQ. Let's go, bulls. Let's bring it up. Bring it up, bring it up. Nice. Nice, let's go. Good stuff, good stuff. That 1 minute, nice and strong. ES is very, very tight, though. So ES has sort of been, like, holding us back. There we go, NASDAQ. There we go, NASDAQ. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Huge. 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 Let's go. Keep it going. Run that up. Run it up, NASDAQ. Let's go, baby. First target's going to be the sell side liquidity right here. 570. 570 first target. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's go. Run that up. Run that up. Trap those bears. Let's get it. Good green hitting the tape. AMD had a crazy spike up just now, too. That's probably what just made us go crazy. Yo, huge. Huge. Oh my god, guys. Holy cow. Dude, this is awesome. I gotta get out of one contract up here. I'd be crazy to not. Because now this thing's gonna go crazy coming back. So be careful. Yeah, I really do want to get out. Because now I have zero faith that we're gonna continue. Nah, but I still got that first target, 571. Still in 2 contracts. That was a killer move. That's the problem, though, with those impulse moves. You gotta recognize how much time we have left in that candle, that 5 minute, if you're trading the 5 minute. Because you might just get, like, swallowed, right? You might be, like, partying up here, and then the market will be like, just kidding. Because it's still got 2-3 minutes in the 5 minute. So when you get that strong impulse move and you're like, well, it's got 2-3 minutes left, it just did this huge candle, It's not going to do another huge candle. This would be like the max of a candle. Let me take profit, and then maybe let me re-enter. I bet. Everybody, man. You're not alone. But, you know, it could, again, come back. Because a lot of times, when you do the replay system, if you guys are back testing, you'll see a lot of times candles will form, pull back, reform. Pull, form back, reform. So the market does that because it knows it's getting people trapped up top, stopping them out, and then just going right back. Like, look at that. Now we're right back up here with 35 seconds left. That's a lot better than being up here with 3 minutes left. That's huge. Let's go. Holy cow. Yes, sir. Yes, but I don't see any fair value gaps up here. Oh, yeah, right up here is a fair value gap. Send that 1 minute. Look at this. So that's a fair value gap up there. Could be another target. Oh my god, no way. No way. Come on, Apple, run that up. Come on, NASDAQ, run that up. Jesus, guys, holy cow. Talk about how to end a Friday. Oh my god. That's dope. That's dope. Alright, come on, NASDAQ. One more push. I'm probably going to get all out up at this first target. I gotta see. Just to play it safe. Or maybe at 571 first target, 577 second target. Or maybe I'll just get all out at the second target. If market's strong enough. Yo, keep going, baby. That's wild. That's wild. Apple with some weakness. Nice. Apple with weakness. Be careful. Are we at the 830 price now? Is that why you mention it? Alright. So yeah, I'm gonna... Okay. I'm gonna scale out of a contract up here. Give me one more push. Oh, actually... I don't know, guys. ES finally looks like it might want to pop. We might get a huge move on NASDAQ. I'm moving my take profits up. Holy cow, guys. Holy wow. That's crazy. We're talking about 40 points right there. I'm going to get out of one contract right there. Alright, out of one contract. Holy cow. Look, boom, right off that buy side liquidity. That's nuts. Good stuff. Alright, I'm going to close all out there. All out of that long position right there, guys. 3-to-1 risk to reward. Great trade. And again, it could continue. I might want to get in if it pulls back again, though, because that was crazy. We're coming into a fair value gap, so I don't want to go long into a fair value gap. But, yo, that was nice. That was real nice. So yeah, buy side and sell side liquidity, guys. Check that video out. Learn exactly how that works. I just put the video out yesterday. 1,000,000,000% go watch it. You guys watched it? Good stuff. Good. Awesome. Yo, boom, there we go. Oh my god, we're still going. Holy cow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, we're in the fair value gap. Oh man, I'm not in this anymore. I got out like 5 points ago, but yo, that's nuts. That is nuts. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same, but it's just too strong, man. I don't know. Unless we start, I don't. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I was thinking the same though. I was like, this is probably a good spot to short. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That was so strong. That's crazy. Definitely a little disappointed I got out of that second contract over here. Told myself to hold. I should have held that, but was a real nice profit on that trade. Can't say no to that. That was huge. Good stuff. Great stuff, guys. I hope most of you guys caught that here. That was really cool. YouTube, I hope you guys caught that. Discord, I hope you guys caught that. That was crazy. All right, it was top of that fair value gap. That's nuts. That's nuts. Oh, look at that rejection off of it. Ooh, ooh. Scalp that. Good job, Victoria. And who's that Manka card? What's up? You caught that too? Good stuff. Mad car. My bad. The Discord doesn't show me. Good stuff. Let's go. Whole squad's eating. Let's go. Let's get it. Apple pushing up. I think we might go higher here. That's wild. The reason I was even more bullish at this point is because we started coming out of this range that ES had. ES had this range right here. It broke out of it and might continue. That's why even... Oh my god. NASDAQ's going to want that new high. NASDAQ's going to want that new high. Let's see if we come back and retest this buy-side liquidity level. Then I'll look for some long positions there. Wow, NASDAQ's crazy. That's nuts. That is nuts, guys. I'm excited. It's been a while since I was got excited over trading because of everything going on, but with this buy side, sell side liquidity, just as basic as it is, on top of the supply and demand, being patient for the entries, just we got this. We got this. So this was a stronger sell side liquidity than this one, so we watched for this one. But that was super clean. And then we were able to use this demand zone as an area to say, okay, I'll go long here, stop loss at the bottom of it. So it's, again, just really, really clean. And a lot of times, guys, you'll find those buy sides and sell side liquidity at the top and bottom of supply and demand zones. That's where supply and demand is formed. It's at those areas where there was either a pullback and then continuation, or an area where there was a bottom before a push higher, right? So we just be patient with that, and that's just so clean. Great combination right there. Guys, I'm gonna be back in a second. I'm gonna just grab a water. Gotta stay hydrated after catching fire from that trade. No way NASDAQ's still going. Oh my god. Damn, was that NASDAQ? I almost called it Microsoft, then I almost called it NVIDIA. Yo, Microsoft's going crazy right now. That's what's helping this rally. Microsoft, NVIDIA. That ICT one? Oh. Oh my god. That's cool. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, again, it's really cool because when it comes to analysis and finding zones, finding levels, finding things that work, you could find things based off of back testing. Right. Gotcha, gotcha. That's cool. Very interesting. It's always cool when you find things based off of data because you know, like, okay, in the past it's worked this many times, this percentage. You got to remember that, of course, going into the future, things always change. You know, because the problem is too, like you ask, where is he? Is he not in here right now? Marziti, right? He said he was saying how fair value gaps in ICT for like 2 3 years for a while was working really really well up until about a year or so ago that it sort of had a shift in how it was working because institutions recognized what was going on. Now we have to acknowledge that with the whole institution thing. But yeah, it's crazy. Dude, Nasdaq still going? What? 100%. Gotcha. That's cool. Nice. All right, we're coming off of a 15-minute supply zone right now on Nasdaq. So again, comes a point where you find things that work for you and sort of throw them together. We're in a 15-minute supply. We were in this supply zone as well. Oh, actually, is that the 15? That's a 5. So we got like two supply zones overlapping right here. But we do have potentially, I mean, you know, Goto said a megaphone before, but that would be a huge megaphone. I don't know if I would. Ah, I don't know. Yeah, where's buy side, sell side liquidity? Let's see where things are at. Up here. Next. Right. That's right. Exactly. Exactly. And that's when you also have to consider market context, right? Is the market bearish? Okay, let's try to play some supply zones or try to play some buy side liquidity. Is the market bullish? Okay, let's wait for a pullback to a demand zone or wait for a higher time frame basing candle to form with a continuation candle after, or all these things, all these different strategies, because there is no right or wrong strategy. Each strategy works as long as you're able to adjust yourself to market conditions and to really once and really just stick with one for a bit, understand it, and then again you could always add other strategies and things as well. We just have to not overwhelm ourselves. Yeah, I think this thing wants to go higher. That's crazy. I'm definitely considering grabbing some more Nasdaq. Apple's a little weak. Microsoft still is parabolic. Nvidia, AMD going crazy. Yeah, part of me wants to grab some longs here. All right. We'll lightly go long, like crazy light long on this trade. Last thing wants to, because you know what? I'll do a starter position here, and then on the retest, I'll add. Or once we get some type of break, I'll add. Good stuff, good stuff. I want a break and retest of this zone right here. Nice. Yo, love this. This is a great day, guys. Fantastic day. Holy cow. I'm going to add right there because what's it called? Microsoft, Apple, very bullish right now. AMD new high a day, Nvidia new high a day. Still sort of light, But I am looking for us to break above. I'd like us to break above. Because if we are targeting also some type of buy side liquidity, where would that be? Be right up here. Apple with a bit of a pullback. AMD pretty strong still. Nvidia pretty strong still. Tesla above VWAP. Good buying pressure. Would like to see some continuation on the weighted indice. We are coming off of the supply zone. About 5 seconds in this candle. Strong pullback on Microsoft and Apple right now. And we might see some selling pressure here. Let's be a little patient. Not really. The wick's too high. Not adding, but like I like where ES is. VIX still trying to push lower. God, let's see. Apple trying to hold up. I'd like to see Microsoft continue higher because of how strong it was. But if Microsoft starts selling off pretty strong, definitely stopping out of these longs. 100%. Alright, Microsoft's catching some. Alright, there we go. Microsoft going green. There we go. Let's see, Microsoft, Apple. Let's see, Meta. Everything's got a little bit of selling pressure to it, so be careful if you go long here. Be careful if you go short here. Sort of be patient. If you go short, target would probably be somewhere in this area. Oh yeah, that's how I would play this. I'd probably look for a retest of. Nah. I like to think out loud for you guys. If that makes sense. Like, I'd probably go long and, nah, no, I wouldn't. This area broke already, but, like, maybe I would. Got you, got you. Sort of a megaphone on the 1 minute. I like the 1 minute for the Bulls. Would like to see VIX continue lower. We are in a sell zone on the, what's it called? The AOI thing. Did I not grab a water before? The weighted thingamajigger. That's what the strategy is going to be called. Yo, buy signal on the weighted thingamajigger. Come on, buyers. That's it. I'm dumping $1 billion in the market. Ready? Boom. No problem. Let's go. Let's run it up. There we go. Quick run up. Let me get the next $1 billion ready. It'll go as soon as Microsoft transaction hits. Come on, Microsoft. You're so close. So close. Get that new high a day, Microsoft, and we're gone. Aw, oh, boo. Don't be weak. Right off that area. Come on. Alright, let's see. Come on, Microsoft. It's like 10, 15 cents away from new high a day on Microsoft. Meta's not at new high a day because its first candle had a huge wick up. Tesla weak, Nvidia's weak. Apple and AMD are weak. Be careful with any long positions here. We are near a sell zone. Really need Microsoft to make a new high a day. Will help the rest of the equities continue as well. Which we got 25 seconds left in this 5 minute. Really want us to close up here on the 5 minute. If we don't, I might flip this. Sort of want to flip it now, but I'm going to be patient. We still got like 10 seconds. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. If you hit that like button, I will skip the next ad that plays. Because it just gave me a notification. Alright, let's go Bulls. Let's bring this up. It's like, nah, I don't feel like it. I like that Apple move. Not Apple, ES. ES had a strong move. Meta's pretty strong. Microsoft looks okay. Alright, we'll chill with the Bulls. We'll mess with the Bulls. Hopefully we don't get the horns. Where my dad's out there. It's a dad joke. Alright, let's see. Let's see. Run it up. Come on, Bulls. We're having trouble at the zone right now. And equities are indecisive. There is no continuation at the moment. Nvidia looks much weaker. Yeah, yeah, but just not a fan of it. Probably gonna stop out of these if it pulls back again. I'd love for us to just like plow right through the zone. However, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. We'll have to see. If Microsoft could pop, we will. Alright, Microsoft. Alright, Microsoft. Almost new high a day. Alright, Microsoft new high a day. Apple with some buying. Meta with some buying. Tesla with some buying. Nvidia with some buying. We should feel something on the NASDAQ. The fact that we're not, it, like, sort of worries me that, like, why aren't we getting a strong pop right here? But we'll see. Aren't we all? I'm just playing. Yeah, bulls can't take over here. I don't know, guys. Sellers are putting up a wall. I might look to get out of some contracts. I don't know, but I also feel like if we just wait, we are chopping away at the zone. Maybe we break through it. Yeah, we'll wait. Gotta be patient. If you know, that's like if I'm trading alone, I'd be playing some music, I'd be chilling, just like texting on my phone or whatever. But with you guys, I try to be a little educational and stuff. But trading should not. Yeah, that's exactly how it should be. We should just be chilling. We had our entry point, and we have our exits, and we're just waiting. Waiting. Check the email. What's going on in the bullish bears community? I gotta hit, what's it called up? Gotta do some Canva so I could put together next week's calendar for the events. So it's what I would be doing if I was trading by myself, if it was like a Tuesday or Thursday. And now I think Creed's gonna be streaming on Wednesdays. I just be like chilling, have one screen doing this, the other screen doing that. No, that's how it should be. I'd like buyers to step in now, please. I missed that, and I'm definitely disappointed it wasn't recorded. We gotta get him able to record. Right. He's great. Dude's really great. Alright, NASDAQ. Are you done dancing around now? Could we blast right through? Thank you. So close. So close. Come on, run that up. Yo, my TOS just froze. You know that they just put sell orders throughout the whole entire market. We are not breaking. Come on. Come on. Go, go, go. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Run it up. Run it up, NASDAQ. Run it up, run it up. Run it up. Considering getting out of some contracts here just to lock in some gains. But sort of want to let this run because we waited long enough. Microsoft's running. There we go. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. There we go, there we go. Nice. Dude, I know. I was thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, like, we got room to run if we do continue. If we continue is huge, though. Because this is a super strong pivot right here. This buy-side liquidity level we're at right now. Super strong. Crazy strong. So if we could keep blasting right through it, hallelujah. We're running it up. We're getting this bag today. Yo, have a good weekend, bro. Take care. Come on, buyers. AMD with a nice push. I like that. Nvidia with a bit of a pullback. Tesla pullback. Ooh, Microsoft pullback. Again, this is a strong, strong buy-side liquidity level. A lot of people had stops here. A lot of people were waiting to go long here. Sort of want to put my stops at break even on this trade, but if I do, I'm not giving it enough room to breathe. But again, this is a really strong level, guys. Be so careful. Do not go long. At these levels, we do not go long. We take profit. Yeah, look at that. Market gives no Fs. Alright, Meta with some strength. Really need Meta to start pushing up. Nvidia weak. There we go, Nvidia. We need some strength too. Again, when I'm trading NASDAQ or ES, I'm looking at the equities. I want to know what's going on in the equities. Got the weighted thingamajig, indice, and we just stay patient. Look at the weighted indices, a lot more choppy right now, right? And in a sell zone as well, so I'm really being careful right now. Would not get in long here. I would be taking profit here, which is what I might just do. We got 2 minutes till this candle closes. Ooh, a lot of selling pressure just came into the equities. Nice. Don't say that. That makes me want to exit. Could wait for the 15 to close and put stops like right there. Damn, look at that. I hope it's a fake out. I hope it's a fake out. A minute left in the 5-minute. Good volume just picked up right there. Let's get that breakout. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Good Ooh, NVIDIA, nice spike up. AMD too, nice push higher. Come on, bulls. Make this hold count. They're like, nah. Nah, see you later. 20 seconds, not feeling it. Come on, close up here, close up here. If we don't close up there, I'm 1,000,000,000% stopping out of this trade. Might even reverse, to be honest. 8 seconds. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, no way. Yo, that's why we wait for the close, guys. That's why we wait. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Holy cow. That's crazy. That is crazy. I am going to scale out of some contracts up here. Let's go like right up here. Sort of want to exit all of them. Nah, alright, I'm out of half. Great trades, great stuff. Huge, great Friday, guys. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. Meta new high a day and running. Let's go. Let's run it, bulls. Let's go. Damn, now you guys got 3 great traders, streamers, teachers. Me, Creed, Jeremy. What more do you need? Every strategy under the sun right there. I'm probably going to look to scale to exit on the next push higher. Just to, 1, call it a day. And 2, equities just look really choppy right now. And I really don't want to hold through chop. I don't want to hold if we pull back or something. I'm just not feeling it. Alright, I'm going to hit the exit button because now my dog's lying on the keyboard. I'll take that as a sell signal. Fantastic trades today, guys. Really great stuff. Really good stuff. Huge trades. Yo, you're laying on the space bar. Thank you. Good stuff. Alright, ladies and gents, I'm going to wrap it up there. Got to get going. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining. Hope you guys caught some trades with us too. Discord, hope you guys took some trades today. That was sick. We caught the we caught the bottom of NASDAQ down here, and I ended up exiting at this take profit. We could have held all the way up there and capitalized on like 60, 70, 80 points. That's nuts. Very great. Huge stuff. Good stuff. All from something that a video I just put out yesterday to show you guys that buy side liquidity, sell side liquidity. Really great stuff. ICT, supply, demand, everything, guys. Just a combination, trading strategy, experience, what it takes, and just really good stuff. Appreciate you all for tuning in. Any questions, hit me up. Take care, y'all. Yes, sir. Peace out.